Daily Podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Abassi. I'm a grateful, recovering alcoholic and stroke survivor, and I have zero notes in front of me today. I just want to be honest about how I'm feeling right now, and I think that it's important for me to do that because that's how I started the podcast. I started in order to talk about real recovery. And although every day I'm talking through these different tools that I learn in the program, it doesn't change the fact that there are days that I just feel terrible and I don't want to do any of these things that I talk about. And I feel like over the past few days, I have been sinking um, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I don't even know. I don't even know what it is right now. But it's important to identify it and talk about it because if I don't, it's going to sit there. And last night I texted one of my friends and I said, I just need to say this out loud. And I need to tell it to somebody who's not going to try to give me advice, not going to try to make it better, because it's not going to change. But it does matter that I say it out loud. And I said, I want to scream. I want to run 5 miles. And then I want to sink to the bottom of a pool and cry. And, and of course she replied with, how sorry. She said, I wish I could take it off all away from you. And, I don't talk about really. I mean, on most days, I don't feel this bad. I don't feel, and it's not like I feel hopeless. I'm just frustrated. I remember in sobriety, like, I think I was in my first year, and I remember driving home one evening, and I was thinking, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of doing this. I just want to not have to work hard. And I came to realize soon after I said that to myself that it's harder to not work hard. It's harder emotionally to not put the work in. It's harder to have to deal with the I can't think of the word, repercussions. That's what it is. It's harder to deal with the repercussions of not working hard than it is to work hard. And I get that. And I know that that's where I'm at right now. I know that it would be harder for me to crawl into bed and not work hard at my recovery than it is to keep the momentum going, you know? But it's frustrating. I get in these phases where it's like a month. I feel bad for like a month. And that's where I'm at. I've been feeling bad for a month. And you all know who've been keeping with me on my journey know that it's probably because I've been looking at houses online. I have stopped doing that. I've really pulled back from digital devices. I've even started using VoiceOver on my phone and just staying away from stuff that I know hurts my head. And that can get frustrating. That can make me feel isolated when I need to pull away. Like it feels a little bit like I'm isolating because I am slightly severing that connection I have with other people through like social media and texting. It's not that I can't text people, but it's a different experience and it's a little bit more challenging. It's a lot more challenging to text using VoiceOver than it is to just be able to look because I'm always not sure like if I missed something. I'm not sure like when I answer like if the phone rings, if I actually am getting the notification that the phone is ringing because I'm doing it all audibly. So it feels like I'm severing my connection to people, even though I'm just working harder at recovery and taking care of myself. So I wanted to say it out loud, and um, that's really all I wanted to say out loud, and maybe this is just a short episode today and acknowledging that sometimes sometimes we just have to like stop and admit that I'm not enjoying this part of the ride and I'm not giving up by any means, but I don't feel good. And I went to I have a creativity and vestibular recovery support group that I lead on the first Thursday of every month. And it's been challenging to get people to come. Last month, there were like 4 or 5 people. And this month, once again, it was me and another woman just talking to each other. And although, like, I thoroughly enjoy talking to her, I have that feeling like I need to entertain the group, like I'm supposed to entertain her. And a support group really relies on the contributions from the group. It's not just me doing a presentation. And I come with my show and tell. I most lately have been making some more bracelets and I'm showing them on the camera if you're looking at the um I got a weird text just now that says I'm waiting for you at the movie theater entrance. That's funny. Spam. That's a new spam. I haven't seen that one before. Um, so yeah, I'm making these bracelets and I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, show and tell. So I showed that stuff. I showed some of my greeting cards that I had been making, but nobody else shows anything. And so I'm feeling a little discouraged from that. I just think that I'm feeling discouraged, and that's okay. It's okay to feel discouraged. I'm making a necklace today and I'll show that on the screen. It's made out of the center pendant is an old earring that is too heavy for my ears. So I was like, this would be really cute as a charm on a necklace. So it's got wood beads, and then the center is a silver and turquoise charm. It's groovy, and I know if I would wear it, it's totally cute. So that's going to be on my Etsy shortly, all of these things. So I am trying to focus on things that I enjoy doing. I'm focusing on cleaning so that whenever we put the offer on the house that we are interested in, then we can put our house on the market and it can be nice and clean and pretty for people to come look at it. And then we're going to sell it right away. And then we're going to move to our new house. And the past 2 days, I've been thinking, what do I think is going to happen when I move? I've talked to you guys about this before. do I think that I'm going to escape from me there? Do I think that things are going to be different there? Like, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be able to make more friends there because I'm gonna be able to get more involved in things in the community and stuff. But I need to remember that wherever I go, there I am. And these symptoms are gonna go with me to the new house um and I guess I have some fears about if I'm looking at it the wrong way, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I did know that I needed to just hit record and start talking about the reality of how I'm feeling over the past couple days. And it started a month ago, getting ready, like starting to do things and with some friends and like going to the pool, and I went to the movie theater with my niece. Then that led into my birthday and going to the pool, pool, and then looking for the house, and it's just a lot. And I don't always recognize that I'm not able to function on the level that of other people. I need to recognize that I get tired faster, and it's really difficult to think that way because I'm young still, you know? I'm only 51 and I feel like I should be able to do all of these things, and that's what a stroke does to us, and being left with a broken brain. I have a broken brain and I forget that sometimes. So um, that's all I have. Thank you for tuning in and for just being a part of my journey, because you hold a extremely important role in my journey. Being able to come here every day and check in and say out loud how I'm feeling. And I only do it publicly because I hope that when I get real and I come here and say this kind of stuff, that it resonates with somebody else, and that they are able to see me come back the next day and be cheerful and hopeful and stuff. And it's not all about coming here and talking about the hard stuff, but coming back after the hard stuff and seeing that there is another side. And the only way to the other side of the hard stuff is through the hard stuff. So today is a day of going through hard stuff. And so I'm going to keep coming back, and I'm going to show up tomorrow, and we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll start getting to the other side. And if I don't, I'm just going to keep showing up for myself and showing up for you until I get to the other side. So thanks for listening, and I will talk to you tomorrow.